He's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Batting eighth, catcher, number
Blake
23.
Swihart gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
So striding in, Chris Young, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
And in a National League game, this might be a spot to put one down, but I sort of doubt we'll see that here.
First and second here with nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
None out, runners at first and second. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista over to his right. Makes the play, one away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, he allowed the first two guys to get on in this inning, and that's something you never want to do. But then he bears down, gets the previous guy to fly out, then he comes up with a huge strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce back just when things were starting to look a little grim.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
They know he's got one eye on that green monster, that left field wall out there, so it's a good idea here to bust him inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 2-1 on its way. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Boston after this. Jose Bautista is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Tap foul at home plate.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Into the box, Chris Colabello. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Ready on 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hot shot to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. David Ortiz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And the count will be full. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Tulowitzki on the grass. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Hanley Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. The right side on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Russell Martin heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there.
Left fielder.
You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. Well, we'll have to see how he responds.
First delivery to him on the way. Dominic Brown is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's popped up out towards short right field. Pedroia onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a dive, but he's back. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Ortiz is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. Pablo Sandoval will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And Brown will look this one in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Rusney Castillo is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a fast.
That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
And for lack of a better phrase, this guy right now, he just stinks. And he's seen that average fall under the 220 mark, so something's going to have to give sooner or later.
Blake Swihart will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. One and one. Here it is. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Kevin Pillar will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Scorched to third. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The key here is to never panic after you clank one. Go get it, pick it up, throw the guy out.
Josh Donaldson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. As you can see right here, when your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jose Bautista is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Young. And that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
David Ortiz.
David Ortiz will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Counts 1-0.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners on first with 1 down. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Chris Colabello will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sandoval is there for it. 2 down.
Well, this is a guy who's done his job on the mound. He gets another pop-up, but he just needs to get some help offensively because he's on the hook to be the hard luck loser.
Russell Martin will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Castillo able to make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they lead it 1-0. Hanley Ramirez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, but that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more, too.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Randy Choate will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Randy Choate.
Dustin Pedroia will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. A little bouncer. A quick out number 1.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Pablo Sandoval has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him a lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Trying to hold the lead. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-0.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Rusney Castillo will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Travis.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Stepping in, Dominic Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one over to Ortiz in time for the double play.
The shortstop, number 2. Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Roberto Ozuna is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Roberto Ozuna.
Brock Holt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Chris Young will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Xander Bogaerts stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Just missing here. 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second. Plus you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game might get turned on its ear.
David Ortiz will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Cecil comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Turned on down the line. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Now batting.
Huge hit for his ball club right there. A single drives in the tying run. Boy, he's fired up down there.
Aaron Luke will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Aaron Luke.
Hanley Ramirez steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Travis fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ryan Hennigan is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10, Ryan Hennigan.
Kevin Pillar will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Castillo. But he won't get there. It falls in. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Josh Donaldson comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here it is on 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Michael Saunders will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Michael Saunders.
Edwin Encarnacion gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Young moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them. And
This was another example right there.
Chris Colabello will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a forkball, too low for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. Michael Saunders will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 21.
Jesse Chavez will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Jesse Chavez.
Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle. That battle continue. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Pablo Sandoval comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there. And that's the first out of the inning. 2 2.
And, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. It looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Travis Shaw will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 47, Travis Shaw.
On the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. Back to first. A double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. All tied at 1-1. Travis Shaw will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 47, Travis
Russell
Shaw.
Martin will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. We've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Devin Travis steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Pedroia on to Ortiz. Not in time, so they just get the 1.
Yeah, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Koji Uehara will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Koji Uehara.
Dominic Brown will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ball game. Maybe something will change for him.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Not close. It's 2-0. Uehara pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And this guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And there's ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High pop up. Hennigan has a play. And that's the third out. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Into the box now, Ryan Hennigan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher, Ryan Hennigan.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Donaldson bare hands it. Got him.
Woo, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Chris Young. And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. Josh Donaldson comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Josh Donaldson.
Uehara looks in. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there, but he just drops it. No real explanation for it. Just a bad air.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
That is good execution right there. It's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just one out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
And here's ball four now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Chris Colabello will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Jackie Bradley Jr. brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Two and 0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. David Ortiz waits on deck. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Now they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes. And now a swing here by Ramirez as he sends this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Shoots this one to first. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he has to dive at him with the baseball, but he makes the play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Russell Martin will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. In there, 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this is fouled back and out of play. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Young at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
What a great job of leading off this inning for his teammates. On second base now with a double, with a chance to take the lead late in this ball game. He's pointing into his dugout saying, let's go, you guys.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Uehara's ready. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
The 0-2 home. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Oh, thanks to the heroics of that man right there, this is going to remain a tie game at least a little bit longer. Here it is. It's a base hit, and you figure, no question, they're going to try to score that go-ahead run from second. But the throw comes home, and it's a strong one, and it's in time to preserve that one-run lead.
Anthony Varvaro will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Right side, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And that misses 1-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. On the ground towards second. Barehanded on the hop. Got him.
Oh, love it.
So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Dust. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Brown will look this one in for route number 1.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, ooh. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Travis Shaw will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In the air out toward right field. After it is Saunders. He can't get there, and a huge break on defense as the winning run will have to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Oh my goodness, what a break there. If this ball doesn't hop over the wall, we're going home, folks. That's a huge break right there, potentially even a game saver.
Jay Happ will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jay Happ.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hennigan. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pops this one up. Tulowitzki settles under it near second. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think you'd take your chances here on just about anything except a pop-up or a strikeout. And sure enough, this becomes a huge out as this winning run has to stay anchored there at third base.
Chris Young will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it. But at least you give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And if he thought he was in a mess when he came into the game, he's really in a mess now.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He's ready now to pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pilar. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Josh Donaldson steps in to begin the inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Bouncer down the line. Ortiz is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Edwin Encarnacion steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
And they're probably going to walk him here again, because if you're going to get beat, it's going to have to be by anybody but him.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
This is in the air out to right. Shaw giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Yep, and now the go-ahead run's on second here in the 13th inning. And they'd like nothing more than to get him home, get 3 outs in the bottom half, and get out of here.
Into the box, Chris Colabello. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit to first. Ortiz takes it in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Jackie Bradley Jr. is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Too high, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 2-1. So long from Fenway.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 2 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.